Don't be fooled, you damn jabronis.
Who's this jabroni? I have no idea.
These 5 popular hiking tips are actually some of the suckiest pieces of advice you'll ever get.
It sucks.
And yet, almost every YouTube hiker and backpacker parrots these like a broken record. It's like a bad song on the radio that just won't die.
Jump into the ocean.
So let's put these sucky ideas to rest and start using some common sense, shall we? Sucky tip number 1, buy once, cry once. Listen, the idea that you can buy once, cry once is just a delusion. It just won't happen. Your hiking needs and preferences will change faster than your order at Starbucks. Spending big bucks on the best gear might feel good at first, but how often are you really using that overpriced bivvy or hammock that you just had to get? Probably about as often as you're dusting off your old PS2. Yeah, I just don't really hammock camp anymore. It's not my style, it's not really my thing. Here's a reality check. Gear is meant to serve you, not the other way around. You think that $600 tent is going to make your hike magically better? Spoiler alert, it won't. Instead, go for moderately priced gear that won't leave you crying into your credit card statement. Save your cash for more important things like a beer after the hike or a night out that doesn't involve freeze-dried food. Don't be a sucker, invest in experiences, not just gear. Sucky tip number 2, embrace the suck. Embrace the suck, sure, if you're into unnecessary suffering. This dumb advice just sets you up to be the hero of your own misery.
Misery, misery, that's what you've chosen.
Pain, blisters, and hypothermia aren't badges of honor. They're warning signs that you don't just want to simply embrace. I feel like I bent the toenail back somehow. I'll take my shoe off and figure out what the hell happened. You're not out there to prove that you can suffer more than anyone else. You're out there to enjoy yourself. Instead of rolling over and just frickin' taking it, ask yourself what could and will suck about your hike and what you can do to prevent it. Plan ahead, pack smart. This isn't some badass rite of passage, it's called being prepared. The real key to enjoying a hike, low expectations that are specifically anticipated.
I didn't even see it come.
Think about all the ways things could go wrong, prepare for it, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Hiking doesn't have to be a test of how much discomfort you can endure, so ditch the macho BS and actually enjoy your time out there by preparing mentally and with the proper gear. Sucky tip number 3, carry 2 pounds of food per day. Whoever came up with this idea is just clearly lazy and didn't think it through. Carrying 2 pounds of food per day, no matter the hike or conditions, is like playing Russian roulette with your stomach. It's a one-size-fits-all approach that just doesn't work for anyone. So let's just break this down. If you're climbing 10,000 feet of elevation, you're burning way more calories than on a flat, easy trail. Hiking in winter, you'll need even more to keep your energy up and your body warm. But if it's a chill summer day and you're just doing a low-key hike, why would you need the same amount of food? It's nonsense, complete nonsense. You've got to tailor your food to your hike. High elevation, cold weather, flat terrain, all these can change your caloric needs, so why the hell would you stick to a one-size-fits-all rule? Instead, carry what you actually need based on the specific hike, not some arbitrary weight. And if you get hangry, do us all a frickin' favor and bring extra snacks. No one likes a grumpy hiker. Also, let's not forget how different people have different appetites. Some hikers can go all day on just a few energy bars, while others need a full meal every couple of hours. Know yourself, know the hike, and pack accordingly. Sucky tip number 4, carry a first aid kit. Let's be real. 99% of the crap in those overstuffed first aid kits is just dead weight. You think you're MacGyver ready to perform surgery on the trail? Newsflash, you're not. Most of that junk will never see the light of day, and when you do need something, it's probably not going to be a splinter remover. Here's a quick reality check. This is a list from a small medical kit that's supposedly designed for hikers. Sterile dressings, bandages in all shapes and sizes, aftercut and scrape towels, butterfly bandages, benzoin, afterbite and sting swabs, moleskin, splinter removals, forceps, safety pins, a yard of tape, slings, burn ointment, meds, and antibiotic ointment. Seriously, are we hiking or prepping for surgery here? My advice, keep it simple. A few bandages, some adhesive tape, antibiotic ointment, and the meds that will actually keep you moving. I'm talking Advil, Tylenol, Benadryl, Pepto-Bismol, and anti-nausea meds. Everything else is just weighing you down and feeding your fantasy of being a wilderness EMT.
I'm a doctor, and I'm a real doctor.
You want something straightforward and easy to access, not a mobile ER. Keep it practical and you'll be way better off. Sucky tip number 5, don't go hiking solo. Only wimps tell you not to go solo hiking. It's like saying you need a babysitter for your walk in the woods.
You need a field trip, Mom.
Solo hiking is about self-care and getting away from all the noise. Plus, it forces you to rely on yourself. No one else to carry you through when things go south. There's nothing to be afraid of out there. The biggest danger you'll face is letting fear hold you back. Overcoming that fear will make you stronger, not huddling in a group like you're on a frickin' field trip. And let's not forget, there's a ton of fear-mongering out there. Yes, bad things can happen, but they're rare as hell. The probability of something going very wrong is so low, it's laughable.
You have a 1 in 7,000 chance of dying in a car accident every single time you get into a vehicle. So you have a 28 times greater chance of dying on your way to the hike than on the actual hike itself.
So instead of buying into the paranoia, do some research, plan smart, and get out there. Solo hiking is one of the most rewarding experiences that you can have. You learn a lot about yourself when there's no one else around to influence your thoughts or decisions. It's only as dangerous as you make it to be. Start small if you need to, but don't let irrational fear keep you from experiencing the best part of hiking. And for more deep insights on solo hiking, watch this video. I'm 𝐷 𝐂𝐃𝐄𝐒. Peace.